It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid. 3 games played and we sit in 21st position. We're going to have to turn things around pretty quickly. The board doesn't want us to finish near the bottom of the table, of course. So these old boys are going to have to pull their finger out, help us grind away here until we can get those replacements in. I have read all of your comments and said, you know what, probably play some more of the old boys just so that the team is strong enough here to compete. So let's get into this episode though, first and foremost, with a player upgrade. Right, today's player upgrade is for Darwin Silva, the right midfielder. This one comes from Bobby Hopkins. Thank you very much for your comment. It had 7 thumbs up. Make sure you're giving the thumbs up to those upgrades that you see that you know might suit the player. But he's gone with the number 44, gold Adidas boots, some low socks, and some strapping on the left hand. Looks like he is ready to go, and hopefully he can find his first goal here for Atletico Madrid. But that is done and dusted. We will have another player upgrade at the end of the episode, so stick around for that one. Right, here we go. Jumping into the first game here of this episode. It's Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium, and we're hosting Real Zaragoza. And this could be a decent encounter. I mean, they're sitting in 17th, we're sitting in 21st. We're looking to pick up some points here, that's for sure. Still yet to put a 1 in the W ledger. But Lovato, well, some stories coming out about him. We'll probably see those later on in a media watch with Pierre Rocher. Well, we'll have to see what his form is like today. He's been hot and cold. Here's the starting lineup, though. Lovato, Fiver, Nelson, and then we have Castillo and Diaz on the left side. Inamoto comes back in with Smith into the midfield. Alberto on the left. Nedlev, we're going to try in the cam roll. Silva on the right, and Bando checks back in up front. There was a little bit of an outcry that he wasn't the starting striker, and he has been given the go-ahead here from Francesco Mancini. 2 goals so far for him this season. We're looking to add to that tally here today. Here is the Real Zaragoza lineup, and well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Playing a very narrow lineup, maybe we can exploit them on the wings, but let's get into this game and see if we can find our first 3 points of the season. We're from Silva. Faber plays it forward. Here's Inamoto. Works his way forward here, Inamoto, and he's got Alberto, but oh, absolutely crunched. Absolutely left for dead. And here comes Real Zaragoza through the midfield. They feed it out wide. Diaz Jr. is going to have to do some work here. And he did well. Nelson just clears it off. And here is Alberto Romero. Nedlev gets in there, lays a challenge. He goes down quicker than a $2 hooker, and these boys are falling over. It is raining here in Atletico. Picked off, played inside. Nelson gets the touch, and the defense holds on. Here's Inamoto. Feeds it off. He's got Nedlev. Can he create something here? Slips it off here for Silva. Back down the line. Finds Bando. Needs to get the touch on. He does to Silva. Silva cuts back inside. Feeds it off. Bando's kept running. Cuts inside. And what the hell was that strike? Not sure, but Alberto Moreno. No, it's Carlos Alberto. Can we get these names right? Bando! Bando! Take the strike. What the actual fuck, Bando? Oh, the old legs just would not swing. There's Real Zaragoza. They play it inside. Castillo needs to do the work. He gets picked off. Here's the strike, and it's put wide again. Zaragoza look like the dominant team so far here today. 24 minutes gone. Lovato boots it long. He's going to work his way forward here, Nedlev, and he's got a runner out wide. It's Alberto. He's got a man on the back of the box. What was the cross? Straight at the keeper. Poor crossing there from Alberto. Silva, oh, he's giving that one away. Our passing is well not on target, and a lot of work is needed on the training ground here. Played through, Lovato with the save. Right from Castillo, he got the tackle in, but then he just gave the ball away. Fed off, Smith gets the touch. Alberto's going to have to do some work here. Played through, there's Lovato. He bombs this one long, and we just have not looked threatening whatsoever. Bando trying to get a touch on that one. Nedlev tries to come through, picked off. And there is the whistle for half-time. It's been all Real Zaragoza. And Atletico Madrid look tired already. Played through the middle. Going to need some defensive work here. Played off. Lovato, oh, brilliant save from the keeper. That is magnificent from Lovato. Diaz plays it off quickly. Can we hit him on a counter? Inamoto off to Nedlev. Can he create something here? Tries to cut back inside, feeds it forward. Was looking for Bando, but he was well ahead. Smith tries to get in again, and he does well. Favour out wide. He's got Silva. He's got some time and he's got some space. He works his way forward here. Slips this one off. Nedelev. Can he get a pass out? He does. He gets the run here from Diaz Jr. Diaz Jr. works his way forward. Slips it off. He's got Bando. Bando needs to find something here. Has to retreat. Back to Diaz Jr. Diaz Jr. needs some help as well. He slips it off here for Inamoto. He'll feed it forward. He's got Smith. It's a quick touch on. Back to Smith. Back inside. Nedelev takes his man on. Takes the strike and Radon with the save. And it goes out for a corner here for Atletico in the 64th minute. As Real Zaragoza make their first change. Substitution time here. Sandesh Singh checks in for Alan Smith into the centre midfield role in the 68th minute. Pushes his way forward. Oh, levelled. And no free kick from the referee. Well, he's been paid off here today. Right, the final two changes here for Atletico. Thomas Castaneda and Adam Romero check in for Nedelev and Silva. Castaneda into the cam position. Romero to right midfield. Plays it back here for Inamoto. Slips it out wide. Bando works his way inside. Bando! Is mixed. And there is the whistle. Well, another 0-0 draw, and Atletico fail to score once again. Mancini would be absolutely scratching like a man on crack, wanting to get out there and help this team score some goals. We're calling out for someone, but no one's turned up today, and it's another 0-0 draw, probably on the back of some good goalkeeping there once again from Lovato. Well, they had 7 shots to our 4. Even possession, they had more tackles than us today. Taking a look at the performances, Faber with a 7.3. 7.1 for Nelson with 3 intercepts, 7.2 for Castillo with 3 intercepts and a tackle, 7.2 for Diaz, 1 intercept, but shows some promise making some runs down the left-hand side. Sandesh Singh checked in for a 6, a 7 for Inamoto, a 6 for Adam Romero, who played a full game. No, he didn't. He came in as a sub. Castaneda, 6.6 as a substitute, got involved. A 7 for Carlos Alberto, who played on the left-hand side for 1 tackle and 1 intercept. 6.3 for Bando. He was pretty much missing all day. Alan Smith was a 7.2, 2 tackles, 2 intercepts. Nedelev tried him in cam today for a 6.7. Damien Silva, 7 for him, 1 tackle, 1 intercept. But Vincent Lovato, 5 saves and a 7.2, gets the clean sheet. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, here we go. Second game of the episode, and it is, what is it? Este Huesca at the Estadio Alcoraz. Hosting Atletico Madrid. My pronunciations are absolutely disgusting, aren't they? We're going to make a few little changes here to the team. We just need to find some way to score some goals. We still yet to put a win in the ledger, but we're up to 19th point. Just scraping draws here at the moment. 0-0 draw there in the last one. I mean, we haven't scored since the opening day of the season. Lovato's been keeping us in the game. There is the Huesca side. And, 5-man midfield. It's going to be tight at the back, and be a little bit tough for us to break down once again. We just need to find someone that is willing to take the game on. We just don't really have the pace to break the lines just yet, and the skill and passing of these lads is a little bit to be, rectified. We might have to slow down our gameplay, but we're going with Lovato, Suter at right back, Edwards checks in as well in the centre back. We stick with Castillo and Diaz. Inamoto and Flynn will control the midfield. Nedelev out on the left-hand side. Castaneda in the cam position. Silva on the right, and Bando is up front. So come on, Atletico. We need some goals, and we need a win. Let's go, boys. Play this one back inside. Castaneda gets the touch off to Bando, and he's got Silva! And Romero makes the save. He pushes his way down the line. Slips it off here for Castaneda, and quickly onto Nedelev, and here is Bando. He's in the box. Bando. Oh, levelled! Referee! Have you got eyes, mate? Oh, played through. Here's the strike, and there's the goal. 13 minutes is taken, and we've been ripped apart. Well, their first real attack pushing into our box. And, well, it didn't take them long. Atletico Madrid completely on the back foot. We just opened up the space, and we just could not deal with it. Castillo just pushed off, and there was no chance, Lovato, of getting to that one. Left completely exposed with his pants around his ankles, and that makes it 1-0. Here's Inamoto. He'll play this one off. Quick touch on from Nedelev, and he's got Castaneda. Oh, referee! Are you having a laugh, mate? Oh, good save, Lovato. Oh, brilliant defending. That was some solid defensive work there from Atletico, and it's a goal kick. Dives his way forward here, Flynn. Still going, Flynn. Oh, needed to get the ball off. Castaneda flicks it off. Ned left to the back post for Bando. Picked off. Here's Castaneda. Takes the shot on the volley. Works Luso in the Jats Crackers. And it's played away, and we just cannot get a clean opportunity on goal at the moment. And Atletico Madrid crying out for a hero. There's the whistle at half-time. 1-0 down. Oh, Bando gets in, makes the steal. He's got Castaneda. We'll play it back here for Bando. Bando tries to work his way through. Lovely work from Bando! Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Unlucky from the old Japanese striker. And Gomez puts it out. It's a corner. That's a better sign of intent. Oh, my days. Yeah, Silva takes the game on. Still pushing forward, Silva. Running out of juice, though. Here's the cross. He's found Bando. Bando! Come on, Atletico! It's Bando again! He finds the equaliser. Silva combines with him. It's taken 70-odd minutes. Well, fuck me. 4 games to score another goal. And it's old man Japan getting it in there again. Controlled it beautifully. And whips it past the keeper into the bottom right corner. And it's 1-1. Oh, Bando with his 3rd goal of this season. The only goal scorer here this season. And the oldest man from Japan gets the goal. It's 1-1. There's Singh. Drives his way forward here, Singh. Oh, it's another shit pass. Come on. Diaz gets in. Singh. Oh, Romero, you've handed it straight away. Come on, boys. Where's your fucking heads? Played him forward. Here they come. Oh, Edwards. Solid in the back. Old man Sam pushes his way forward here. Get running. There we go. Silva pushes down the line. What's he got left in the tank? He's trying hard. Can he get across into the box? It's an absolute scrubber. And cleared away. Played forward. Here they come. Brought inside. Clear it out. Diaz with the block. Lovely defensive display. Singh clears it off. Romero fires this one off. Silva got a touch. Not sure if it took a deflection. Bando in pursuit. He's absolutely dead. And it rolls out. And there is the whistle. Another draw for Atletico, but Bando secures us a point. Well, 7 shots to 4. They outplayed us possession and everything, really. But, well, the performance there. Silva with an 8.8. He got the assist today. 2 intercepts. A good job there from the Spanish right midfielder. Romero, a 6.3. A 6 for Carlos Alberto as a substitute. 7.7 for Bando. Got himself his 3rd goal of the season. 6.9 for Michael Flynn. Thomas Castaneda, a 6.6. Just did not suit the camera we put him in, but 3 tackles there for him. 7.1 for Inamoto with 2 intercepts. 7.1 for Lovato. Conceded 1, but 4 big saves there from the Spanish keeper. 7.8 for Suda, playing right back, even though he's a centre back. That's a good day out for him. Mike Edwards was outstanding. 3 tackles and 1 intercept. 7.5 for Castillo. 5 intercepts from the young lad playing centre-back. 7.6 for Diaz with 4 intercepts. So we're just smoking them on the counter. Nedlev 6.9. Just cannot find a position for this lad for him to flourish just yet. Sandesh Singh checked in as a sub for 6.1. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Well, Mancini compliments Cultural Leonessa for basement battle as a full support for Atletico Madrid in their upcoming match against Cultural Leonessa. I have faith in the lads and know that they'll be up for this match, said the manager. No one wants to be in the position that both clubs are in, and I'm confident we'll get the result we need. Well, with that, let's check out what's happening in Media Watch.
Media Watch with Pierre Rocher.
Well, we start off today's Media Watch with a message here from Cannot. And, well, apparently Manolo Reyno has been called up to the Spanish under-16 national team for their upcoming fixtures against Portugal and Switzerland. Such promise in this youth lad that is sitting in the youth academy for Atletico Madrid. And, well, if we can get going here in the under-16s, maybe he will get that call up very, very soon. Tomasi 1997 in with the Media Watch, and like all teams around the world, Atletico Madrid have also held a minute silence for Davide Astorre, who sadly passed away this weekend. Rest in peace, Davide. Peter Shepherd is in here with the media watch, and Mancini denies media access to the locker room after the Sevilla match. Reports from the Italian beat writer say much cursing heard through the locker room door. Has Mancini bitten off more than he can chew? Well, we don't know. It's a suspect start to the season for Mancini, but we know he has a pretty loose tongue, and, well, probably best to keep the press out while he launches at his team. Ralph Palmist with the media watch, and apparently Atletico Madrid's goalkeeping prospect Lovato was last seen leaving a club with 2 young women after his miracle performance. Now, this may explain his up and down form. If he's out gallivanting around the town with his newfound fame, he needs to pull his head in and just put out key performances. He is the captain at this stage, and we can't have him out looking, for ladies of the night in a club. So if you do see him out on the town, make sure you tell him, go home, son. Next, we have a message in here from Jeremy Angelo, and rumours have been heard that Alberto Diaz Jr. was forced to do laps around the academy base due to pushing over a pot plant in the manager's office. Some of the players insist that it was over the pot plant having more Twitter followers than Diaz Jr. Now, I'm not sure if Diaz Jr. even has a Twitter account, but if he does, make sure that you go and follow him, because we don't want him upsetting any more pot plants. And finally, we have one here from Tomahawk79. Reports a new fan club in Japan for the Old Man Bando, a Tokyo homeware shop, has teamed up with the local manufacturer of fry pans, creating the Old Man Bando fry pan range. With Bando's mugshot in the middle of the pan, anyone for the Old Man Bando's fried egg noodles? Yummy. Well, make sure you go and pick up one of those fry pans. I generally think that it will be a solid purchase. And that is all we have time for today in the Media Watch.
Well, 3 games for you today in this episode. It's Atletico Madrid back at the Wanda Metropolitana, and we're hosting culturally in Essa. But this game comes only 2 days after the last one, and the boys are absolutely spent. But it's 19th versus 22nd, and we're looking for our first win of the season. But we've had to make a lot of changes here to the starting lineup to freshen up this squad, and looking for a hero, basically, to try and find us our first win. Bando is not available for this one. It is about 30% stamina after that last game. So even though he's our only goal scorer, we're going to have to find another avenue forward. So who will be playing for Atletico today? What kind of team is Mancini going to put out on the pitch? A mixture of youth and old boys, that is for sure, as we try and get a team that can progress their way up this League 2 table. Let's have a look at the Atletico side. Lovato between the sticks. We've got Faber, Nelson, Yamamoto. Diaz retains his spot at left back. Singh and Smith will control the midfield. Alberto, Ishihara and Romero out on the right. And Allison is going to play up front. He's a left midfielder. There we go. Can't get me words out again. He's a left midfielder that can play striker. So he's 38 years of age. We'll see how he does. Oh, well, absolutely punished. It's taken 2.5 minutes. And, well, I don't know, maybe these old boys needed a nap between the last game, because they were properly asleep there for that defensive play. Diaz completely out of position somewhere in the midfield. That was an exquisite strike. There was no way Lovato was getting anywhere near that. That hooked away with some absolute sting. And we are 1-0 down already. Fuck! Well, luckily he was offside, but we are getting absolutely pantsed here at the moment. It's taken 15 minutes and we can barely make it past the halfway line. Luckily enough, it was an offside call, only just. But we should have been 2-0 down. Oh! Yasuki has missed. Well, it was served up on a plate for him, but unfortunately our defence has no idea what the fuck's going on at the moment. And we're through here. Salvador pushes on forward. He's got Nelson with him. Nelson tries to clear it in, but it doesn't matter. 2-0. They've caught us on the counter, and this defensive line has got some serious issues. 2 games in 3 days, and we had to play some players that probably definitely not in form and getting older by the minute. And all of a sudden, we're 2-0 down. Lovato couldn't do much about that. Oh my days, it's going to be a long hard road here for Francesco Mancini. I'll be calling for his head sooner rather than later, you'd feel. Well, there's the whistle for half-time, and fuck me, the boys were looking for that whistle. 2-0 down. Tries to take the run on himself. Oh, he's got the strike as well, but it's a good save. And cleared away. Oh, it's a free kick given away in a very threatening area. Already 2-0 down. And into the wall, and Nelson just bombs it long. There's Ishihara. Can he create something here? Need some help. Romero. Favor. Back inside for Romero. He'll cut inside. Passes it off for Ellison. No one really moving here. It's quite stagnant play here from Atletico. Singh gets a run though. Smith! Oh yes! Get in, Smith! It's a long bomb from downtown from the old man from England. And Atletico get one back. Alan Smith, what a magnificent strike. I think the captain, or the keeper, did get a touch on it, should I say. Let's have a look at that replay. Well, Singh feeds it off. Smith looks for the opportunity. I think it did take a deflection. The keeper got a touch on it. It still manages to find its way into the back of the net. Atletico finally finding a goal. Off the keeper's hand. Doesn't matter. There was enough biscuits on it. And winner, winner, chicken dinner. In it goes. And a sign of hope possibly here. A pulse for Atletico Madrid. And Alan Smith with his first goal in the La Liga 1-2-3. Oh, come on, man! Are you fucking kidding me? What on earth is that defending? Absolute pies from our defence. And that makes it 3-1. Well, finally we score a goal, and it takes them all 30 seconds just to rip our pants down, back behind our ankles again. And bang. That is a class finish. Class piece of movement, a lovely shot. I mean, you can't really complain too much about it, but fuck me, boys. You can't be letting him have those kind of looks. 3-1. Oh, that's a big challenge. That's a big fucking challenge. Oh my days. Who was that? He'll definitely get a card for it. It's just a yellow. A massive challenge from Hideomi Yamamoto. There'll definitely be a replay. Look at this. Huge slide challenge. Just ripped him from underneath him. Oh, let's make it 4. Let's make it fucking 4. Fuck's sake. Useless. Fucking defenders. Couldn't get a tackle in to save our lives, and some quick touch play. And bang. Fuck you, they reckon. We're going to put 4 in. Diaz. Forward. Plays it back. Ellison! Saved! Another corner for Atletico, but it's all too late here, boys. And there's the whistle. Comprehensively destroyed. 4-1. Well, we got 11 shots away. They had 12. They had the possession. It was an even contest. We just cannot find someone that is clinical enough to finish their dinner. So let's take a look here. Alan Smith gets an 8.5. He got the goal for us, but just probably the only shining light here today. 6.2 for Lovato. Only made 1 save and conceded 4. Maybe he has been out with the ladies. Maybe some more developments on that story. 6.6 for Fiver, did fuck all. 6.9 for Nelson, did fuck all. 6.4 for Yamamoto, just got himself yellow carded, that's about it. 7.4 for Alberto Diaz, 7 intercepts, 3 tackles. This young lad is the shining light of our defence at the moment. Oh, that is a perfect performance from him. 7 intercepts, that is huge. 5.4 for Shinji Ono, did fuck all. 7.9 for Sandesh Singh. He got the assist, but that was about it. 5.6 for Hirakawa, fuck all. Bullman checked in for a 7.1. 6.2 for Carlos Alberto. He didn't do too much. 7.3 for Kevin Ellison. Well, we tried him up front. He only got the 2 opportunities to shoot. And, well, that's the story of our day. Ishihara, 6.7. 6.4 for Adam Romero. And, I don't know. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, time for today's player upgrade. It will be for Alberto Diaz Jr. If you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, let me know in the comments. And whoever gets the most thumbs up on their comment will get the upgrade in a future episode. So all the numbers pop up so you can see which numbers have been used. They are shaded out in red, so make sure you don't pick any of those ones. But get those comments down below and we'll see who gets the upgrade. Well, we're 6 games in to this career mode, and I can tell you right now, I didn't think we'd go this long without a win at least, but we are in dire straits already. Mancini, well, maybe the news will be that people calling for his head already. Maybe he has bitten off more than he can chew. We don't know. These old boys are trying their hardest to lift the younger lads around the club, but everyone is tired already, and there seems to be a lot of games to play here in La Liga 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, we've still got another 2 games to go before we hit the next month, and there's some more youth talent injected. Yeah, let's hope that someone can be a miracle man and get the job done. Get those comments in for Media Watch. Make sure you get the player upgrades in. Hit like if you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you in the next one, hopefully with some goals and hopefully with a win. I'll see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.